as a team. So we're going
Introduction,
to be
attacking and defending as a team.
We just want our lesson's going to be purely pretty much game focused.
Introducing the lesson focus.
Skills and everything, you just want to get out there and play. And within your teams, we want you to focus on maybe some tactics and set plays that we might want you to come up with your own kind of things. That's pretty much it. So we might as well just, obviously inside safety. Everyone's wearing the right
outlining
shoes,
safety.
Alright, cool. So, we'll get you into 2 teams of 6.
Hang on, before we get into teams,
Team teaching.
We want you guys to play a normal set, so have a bit of fun. It is your last lesson. But if you see anything that you think, oh, like we could have done something different there, just keep it in mind, maybe, because we're going to have a bit of a discussion after. So have a bit of fun.
Putting the onus on
the
students.
you've learnt over the last 6 weeks. But also just remember, if there's any points that you feel need to be brought up, put them in the back of your head because you'll probably get an opportunity to bring them up.
Cool. So I'll just put you into teams of 6. So I'll give you a number 1 or 2. So 1's on this side, 2's on the other side. So 1, 2.
Getting
1,
students
2,
into
1,
teams.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yep. Okay. Yeah. What's that?
Giving direct and on-the-spot feedback. Encouragement. Reviewing content
really
which was just
learnt.
learnt.
You guys trying the tactics that you've learnt so far. There was a couple of back setters coming in. W formation, you were trying to get that done, so that was good. Was there anything in your minds that stuck out that you want to talk about now, where plays that you thought, oh, maybe we could have done this, or anything different?
Starting discussion with the students.
Tried back setter more? Yeah. You didn't think you guys tried enough?
We could have tried, like, spikers running in from the back.
Spikers running in from the back. Can you explain that a bit more, Jay? What you mean?
So, like, setting it up in a position where the spiker is coming through from the back.
Yeah. So the spikers are starting back and coming through further?
Yeah.
We haven't had any dummy plays yet.
We haven't had any dummy plays?
Asking questions to the
good one.
students.
Were you thinking about that out there? Was there a time out there you thought maybe we could have
Maybe
that?
when we're setting the spike up, we could dummy the red person, fakes they're going to spike, but then we go the other side so their blocks get confused.
Yeah, that's good. One thing I noticed was there was a lot of the setter always set to the front of their body out there. So wherever they were facing tend to be where they're set, which was pretty, I think it became a bit predictable. There were some nice double blocks, which is good to see because that was our last lesson, obviously. So that was good.
And could see you into demonstration.
Gaining attention.
Come in. So before we
Asking the students to demonstrate what they have just thought of regarding tactics and set plays.
we'll get you guys to just quickly demonstrate what you've come up with. So team, was it 2 over here? Or 1? Or whoever was here. Do you want to demonstrate what you've come up with first?
Just in a small square, talk us through it, basically.
Talk us through it.
Just set up and talk us through it.
So the other team just come to the side here.
Student demonstration.
Blockers go to a certain position, and then so she'll call the special code word, and then instead of number 2 running straight, the throw they'll wrap around. The set will go backwards. So the blocks are expecting to go up there and then have to reach up.
So Jared's the setter. Jared's facing this way.
Yeah.
But his set's actually going to go...
What about Jared?
So I run in and then you cross.
Asking students on the sidelines to reflect on what they have just seen.
See what's happening there?
Yeah.
What do you think that will get the defence doing?
Psyching out.
Blocking in the wrong position.
Rolling that way, you reckon? Yeah. And then that will open up the right-hand side of the court, so that's a really good tactic. Okay, swap it over. Next team in. Show us what you guys have come up with. That's by the way.
We need something. I'll just go do this.
Sorry, I just rolled it.
How are we going to make?
Alright, let's go. Let's talk us through this one. What do we got here? That way, but they mix it up.
Students have just seen a YouTube video of the London Olympics 2012, a volleyball match. They are now reflecting on it, and this is a good way to present audio and visual stimulus to the students.
They didn't know who was going to hit the ball, and they couldn't tell from where the setter was standing where he was going to set it. So we felt today that you guys are a bit more progressed after your 6 weeks, and we want to challenge you a bit. So that's what we're going to do today. The defence side of it, on the video, last lesson we talked about the double attack, and that was good. This took it even further and had a triple defence, a triple block. But the main thing we wanted to talk about was not so much the 3 people going up. It would work well into that as the set.
Using the whiteboard as a visual aid for students.
2, 4 and red. The thrower's going to throw. This person here is going to dig to the setter, who's then going to mix up their set. We want the attackers, all 3, to come in. Okay, we're obviously going to use our call names in this, 2, 4 or red. But what we're going to do is we're going to allow you guys to make your own names up as well, if you want to mix it up a bit, because 2, 4 and red, I feel in the other games were becoming a bit predictable. You knew where it was going, and as soon as you said 2, 4 red, the other people were just stopping because they knew the balls were coming to them. So we're going to change it up a bit. You guys can make up any code names you want as a team.
Ellie and
Providing instant feedback once again.
actually trying to hit it like dummy. It's a dummy. The defenders don't know where it's going.
Stopping the students after a passage of play, reflecting on it and using demonstrations.
Kept jumping, knowing full well the ball was going to hit it. Throws off the defence. It's a bit of a dummy. So we want to see you guys all running in, even if you're not going to get the ball, acting like you're really going to do it. Enough to throw the defence off.
Allowing students to have time to think about what set plays they'd like to use and tactics.
Do you want to have a go at running that? Yeah. Alright, so I'll let you guys have a go at running that. You can come up with your own names, your own calls. Alright, so I'm going to give it to you guys to take over now. Let's see this play. I'll give you 5 or 6 minutes. Have a bit of time. The idea of your game
Going
is not
into
to
a
always
game,
run these
reflecting
set plays,
on what
but
was just learnt.
If you guys want to give it a go, go ahead. I think that'd be really good. I'd like to give it a crack.
Yeah.
We're not so much fussed about the skills of this game. It's about being creative. This one we want to see you guys try some things, mix it up a bit. So if it's scrappy, it's scrappy. But if we can see you guys are trying to get into position and try some stuff, then we'll be pretty happy with that. So let's go out there for 5 minutes and have a bit of a play.
So make sure your team's aware when you actually do the set.
Stopping the game and modifying the rules to enable students to benefit from what they've just learned and implement those skills.
Throw over serve, because I want to try and see if you guys can get some points going and really get these skills going. Okay? Joe, we're going to throw over just for the last few minutes. We want to try and get some rallies going.
Using a stop-start approach, enabling the teacher to provide instant feedback and reflect on the passage of play.
I don't know if you guys could see on this side, but the ball was, it might have been a bit quick for you, but the ball was coming this way. What could you have done? Yeah. Even if you didn't shuffle all the way there, Kurt had no cover if he did manage to block it. Okay, so just keep that up in mind. Keep going, boy.
I was going to say, class, you don't have to block it.
Concluding the lesson.
Guys, who enjoyed that lesson? Yeah? I thought it was really good. So it was like heaps of different set plays that obviously Matt was working on with a lot of different set plays over that team, and we actually saw them being implemented even though it wasn't clean. It was really good to see you guys trying to do it and thinking differently and everything. It was really good. So that's it.